Welcome, Austin, to our Class of 2020 virtual graduation ceremony. Bienvenidos a todos de las familias de Austin. Estamos aquí para celebrar la generación 2020 en esta graduación virtual. Hi, families, students, Class of 2020, teachers, principals, los abuelitos, abuelitas, todas las familias que tenemos aquí de Austin, grandpa, grandma, granny. I'm Dr. Paul Cruz, the proud superintendent of the Austin Independent School District, and I'm here to congratulate the class of 2020. In my time in education, I probably participated in over 150 high school graduations. That's a lot, but they've all been special. And this one is just as special. And it's my very first virtual graduation. I know students, we'd rather be here with you in person to shake your hands, congratulate you, wish you much success, and things have changed. Life has changed. Teaching and learning has changed. School has changed for you. But one thing is the same. We are so proud of all you've done in your time. We all know that you're ready for college, career, and life, and even greater successes and greater achievements. I'm already giving you your first graduation present. This is my shortest graduation speech ever, and no dad jokes. How about that? Congratulations, class of 2020. I am so proud of all you have done. Felicidades a la generación 2020. Yo ya sé que están listos para el colegio, para sus carreras y para sus vidas. Felicidades a la generación 2020. Congratulations, students. I am so proud of the class of 2020. Congratulations. As you all know, the Austin Independent School District is a large, dynamic organization with one specific purpose: to serve our students. With 81,000 students, 129 campuses, and around 12,000 employees, but one community that works as one family. That family is led by a leadership team, and those are our board members. I'd like to introduce each one of them to you. Our board president, Geronimo Rodriguez. Vice President, Cindy Anderson. Secretary, Amber Ellens. Trustees, Letitia Anderson. Dr. Jamie Matthias. Ann Tyke. Kristen Ashe, Yasmin Wagner, and Arthi Singh. Please give a big round of applause for all of our board members. Thank you, board members, for being with us here in this virtual celebration.
Thank you, Dr. Cruz and the Board of Trustees. I am Amy Taylor, proud principal of Austin High School. What an honor it is to be with you today. Students, this semester has been a journey that none of us expected. You've worked hard, and we celebrate you for your accomplishments, grit, and determination. The class of 2020 is exceptional, and none of us expected that we'd be celebrating together in a virtual form. But here we are together, showing pride and respect for being a Maroon. This is what it means to be loyal forever, to stand strong in the face of adversity and continue being our best during difficult circumstances. I commend you on your loyalty to our school and each other. So let's celebrate. Students, this is the day you've been waiting for. Parents, family members, friends, educators, school board members, please help me congratulate the Austin High School graduating class of 2020. This class has earned over $11 million in scholarship offers. You are headed all over the country and the world to colleges and universities, the military, some of you are traveling, and others are opting for a gap year, and so much more. You have worked hard to get to this place, and we are all proud of your accomplishments. This year, the College Board has recognized several members of the class of 2020 in the National Merit Program. I will now recognize our top finalists and scholars. Congratulations to our National Merit Scholarship finalist, Emma Galbraith. Next, I'll recognize National Merit Commended Scholars. Sophie Beasley, Riley Cruz-Koska, Cora Dale, Noah Joseph, Ainsley Merritt, Annabelle Merritt, Samuel Roy, and Stephanie von Rosenberg. Next, I'll acknowledge students who are National Hispanic Scholars: Isabel Garcia, Renata Gadea, Claire Segura, Ashley Berlin, Dylan Davila, Danielle Harris, and Gabrielle Merritt. Next, I'll acknowledge AISD African American Scholars: Winnie Dorleen and Jeffrey Selden. Congratulations to each of these scholars honored by the College Board and AISD. I would also like to congratulate the 4-year Trustee Award recipients in the class of 2020. This award is given to seniors who earned a Trustee Award all 4 years at Austin High. Please help me congratulate these academic scholars who were in the top 10% each year: Sophie Beasley, Xander Christou, Genevieve Clemens, Riley Cruz-Kosa, Anthony Den, Gabrielle Eastwood, Erica Erkin, Emmy Francel, Bella Gray, Emma Hagert, Ellen Haggard, Corley Holland, Rebecca Jackson, Zachary Krakauer Gans, Grace Levatino, Ansley Merritt, Annabelle Merritt, Mark Mills, Emma Nations, Brooke Peterman, Isidra Powell, Helena Putman, Willa Roberts, Gabrielle Scalzo, Sailor Schreiber, Sky Slaughter, Carolyn Stripling, Ashlyn Tatro, Stephanie von Rosenberg, Catherine Wagoner, Aslan Walker, and David Williams. And now, specific to our school, the next award is a long-standing tradition of honoring top seniors in the Maroon Society. Please help me congratulate the following 2020 Maroon Society recipients: Alexander Christou, Winnie Dorleen, Emma Haggart, Stephanie von Rosenberg, and Isaac Youngblood. Congratulations to these outstanding Class of 2020 award recipients. Unless you have lived and worked in the Austin High community, it is quite difficult to understand just how unique and supportive our village feels. Students, today you are embarking on the end of one journey and you are about to start the next phase of your life. I encourage you to remember what this community did for you and what your diploma from Austin High School represents. You aren't graduating from just any high school in the state of Texas. You are graduating from the Austin High School, home of the Mighty Maroons, where everybody is somebody. We are proud of our history, and only those who experience our school firsthand really knows and truly knows what it means to be loyal forever. Students, as you embark on the next phase of your life, remember that you will always be a Maroon. We know each of you will achieve greatness and go on to change the world in positive ways. So go out there and continue to make us proud. We are loyal forever. Your life journey is about to begin. Show the world who you are, and always remember, Maroons are respectful, responsible, ready to learn, and we are always loyal forever. Next up in our virtual graduation program lineup is our speeches from Austin High School's salutatorian and valedictorians. It is my pleasure to introduce first the salutatorian of the class of 2020, Stephanie von Rosenberg. She is the daughter of Melinda von Rosenberg and David von Rosenberg. Stephanie will attend the United States Naval Academy studying chemical or nuclear engineering. Following our salutatorian address, I have the proud pleasure of introducing not one, but two valedictorians this year, as their GPAs tied to the 10,000th percent. First, I'd like to introduce Genevieve Clemens. She is the daughter of Robert and David Clemens. Genevieve will be attending the University of Texas to study biology or physics with a minor in Arabic. She plans on attending veterinarian school or a graduate degree in science. And after Genevieve speaks, I'm happy to introduce you to Annabelle Merritt. She is the daughter of Christine and Christopher Merritt. Annabelle has decided to attend the University of Texas at Austin enrolling in the Plan 2 honors program studying biology with the hopes of entering medical school. Now, Stephanie von Rosenberg will appear next on screen to address the senior class of 2020.
Hello, my name is Stephanie von Rosenberg. Fellow graduates of the class of 2020, I know this isn't how we imagined it all happening. As I appear before you on whatever device you've chosen to watch this virtual graduation, I hope to be able to offer you some comfort and recognition during this time of loss. It may feel like this is just another Zoom meeting attempting to replace important milestones and events, but thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy. With people out there losing jobs and loved ones, it feels a tiny bit selfish to be thinking of our own specific misfortunes. But I don't think we should be ashamed to feel these losses. We can be sad about our missed experiences without diminishing anyone else's troubles. It's disappointing that our graduation plans didn't turn out the way we expected and that we didn't get our prom. I'm sorry for the spring sports that never got their final season or their last game, the fine arts programs that didn't get their final show, and the countless other events and milestones, no matter how small, that were missed out on because of this pandemic. You all worked so hard and earned much more recognition than was able to be given under these circumstances. However, not to be too cliche, I think this whole situation shows us how quickly things can change. I had no idea I was experiencing my last ever day of high school when it happened, as I'm sure many of you didn't either. If y'all are like me, you were probably a little surprised to find yourself missing the good old days of getting caught in Austin High traffic and struggling to find a parking spot, complaining about having too much work and not enough time, having to go early and stay late for practices and rehearsals, and getting not nearly the recommended amount of sleep for a growing teenager. I mean, I used to wake up at 6 almost every morning to go to band rehearsal. Now I wake up at 9 or 10, sometimes noon. Today I decided to wake up for the sunrise. It's all over the place. My point is, it's not the homework and stress of being at school that we miss. It's seeing each other. We may not all know each other personally, and we may not have even said hi to each other as we passed in the hallways, but that doesn't make much of a difference right now. We were all part of the Austin High family, and this building is where we grew up and became the young adults we are today over the past 4 years. If we had known it would end so suddenly, I'm sure we would have done some things differently. Hindsight is 2020. We would have laughed a little harder, taken a few more pictures, and appreciated our time together a little bit more. Well, now we've learned. They say life is what happens when you're busy making other plans, and I think that rings true now more than ever. Let's not take our time for granted again. While we continue to make big plans for the future, let's remember to stop every once in a while and appreciate what we have and who we are in the moment. So, take that picture. Do that thing that scares you. Step out of your comfort zone and make memories. If you don't, you never know when you'll look back and wish you had. I look forward to seeing you all in the future, class of 2020. One day, when we can be closer than 6 feet apart, we'll tell each other about all the wonderful things we've accomplished and amazing things we've seen. Until then, keep making memories and stay in touch. Congratulations and good luck 2020. You're all essential to the Austin High family. Also, I'd like to thank my parents, teachers, and God for helping me get here. Couldn't have done it without y'all. Now I'd like to introduce Genevieve Clemens.
Thank you, Stephanie. Hi, my name is Genevieve Clemens, and I'm a student at Austin High School. Yes, I feel the need to introduce myself because, unfortunately, I don't know many of you, and you don't know me. Well, I hope that changes today. Teachers, friends, family, and fellow students, I'm honored to be given the opportunity to speak in front of you today. So, I want to take this opportunity to be honest with all of you. I want to be real about my high school experience and its impact on my life. Although high school has been an invaluable learning experience, it has also been the source of many struggles for me. Standing here today, I feel many things. I feel deep gratitude for the teachers that touched my life, like Miss Whipple, Mr. Mekki, and my Arabic teachers, Miss Kuna and Mrs. Dirania, and many others, but I also feel a sense of regret. You see, ever since 6th grade, as soon as grades began to matter, and it seemed that high school credit was the most intimidating and important thing, I have had anxiety. I would cry and worry about failure, something that perplexed the kids around me. While many middle school kids were busy being normal kids, playing outside and being awkward, I remember being asked by someone if I spent all my time reading the dictionary. Unfortunately, high school was a place that amplified this performance anxiety and created a competitive atmosphere that fueled my perfectionism. I felt this massive sense of self-created pressure that no one could lift from me. I also struggled with being small, skinny, nerdy. I felt invisible, like no one could look past my dedication to school and see that I too was a teenager who wanted to be accepted and included. And when several significant family losses and illnesses came, I felt like I didn't have time to focus on other aspects of my life and to process these losses. I feared I would lose hold of the one thing I had going for me in my life at the time, my grades. By the beginning of senior year, I was so exhausted from feeling constantly wired and anxious that it became hard to go to school without feeling like I was falling apart. The ideals created and emphasized by the academic system and my intense, unfaltering efforts to achieve them separated me from the rest of the world. For all my academic gains, I lost out on the social aspect of my life. By the end of my senior year, I was eating lunch by myself, perfectly fitting the sad nerd archetype for every high school movie. You know, Mean Girls style. I had not been to one party, dated anyone, or made any new friends since middle school. I felt lost and empty, misguided and hurt. Now, I take full responsibility for my anxiety and the issues that stemmed from it. However, it also points to a problem in our society that is reflected in the education system, which introduces adult burdens into the lives of children at a young age, instilling a competitive environment of fear about an increasingly more difficult future. Providing college-level courses for 10th and 11th graders as the only alternative to grade-level courses and treating it as the norm is just one example. This has a direct impact on the mental health and well-being of students. I don't for a moment believe I'm the only one who struggled with these things while at Austin High. This is why I want people to know that I am standing here and I question if the sacrifices I made were worth it. Now, I say these things with one possible concession. I did learn a lot. Maybe not what I thought I was learning initially, but what may be one of the more important lessons of life. I do not regret my educational experience with teachers who offered unconditional support, understanding, and guidance. Their ability to see beyond my grades and performance, to see me for who I am, and recognize the challenges I faced was truly momentous in my life. The Austin High that I will remember is having a community, family members and friends to lean on, traveling with AGS students and making global connections, starting personal interest projects to pursue my passions. These things had a massive impact on my experience. I think that during a time in the education system where students can easily get lost in grades, resumes, ranks, college credit, SAT scores, you name it, it is important that we connect and help ground each other. It is important that we remind each other that we are here to live, to love, to be in the moment, and that high school is not the end. However, it is a major chapter of life, and it can be such a gratifying experience that teaches people many things about themselves if they're open to it. I, for one, after letting go of my stubborn perceptions, have learned a lot about myself. I have realized that it is important to focus on what matters to me, not what the system says we should achieve, but what I want to achieve. I have learned that I have my own voice, my own ambitions, and my own ways to measure value. I am going to take this with me into college and focus more on the things that are important to me, like making new friends, joining new clubs, forming connections, and maybe a little bit of studying here and there. I tell you my story in hopes that you too will take the time to reflect on your high school experience and be open to the lessons it offers. I know there are many of you out there that have also felt a sense of imbalance in high school. I want you to know that you are enough, no matter what your mind wants to tell you. No matter what the standards of the world around you suggest, you are enough and set your own standards for worth, not society. Thank you.
All right, class of 2020, this one's for you!
And now I'd like to introduce our next speaker, Annabelle Merritt.
Good afternoon, Superintendent Cruz, AISD Board of Trustees, Principal Taylor, parents, teachers, and fellow 2020 graduates. Thursday, March 12, 2020 was the day that everything changed. It was our last day at Austin High, although none of us knew it at the time. The whole day, all I was focused on was senior skip day, senior spring break, and all the other good milestones left ahead. We are in the final homestretch of our high school education. We had studied hard and were about to start a completely new stage in our lives. This was supposed to be our time to celebrate accomplishments and make final memories with our classmates. That day, I was not focused on saying goodbye to my peers and teachers and getting the closure I would have liked before leaving Austin High. There are some things you can just never predict. Although this ending has been abrupt for all of us and we might feel robbed of what is supposed to be one of the most exciting times in our lives, we cannot forget the very important lessons of high school: self-discovery, mindfulness, and persistence. Coming in as a freshman, I thought I had everything figured out and knew exactly what to expect of high school. Little did I know I would come to learn so much more about my peers and myself during the 4 years that followed. For one, I learned that I am a hardcore procrastinator. You will not believe the number of all-nighters I pulled because of all the times I said, "I'll do it later," and it probably won't even take that long. If anyone remembers the Hero Cycle project, that one was particularly rough. In addition, I have learned that we don't get anywhere by ourselves. There are always people along the road who help us achieve success and deserve our appreciation. I played on the Austin High tennis team and have gone to the state tournament twice playing doubles with my twin sister Ainsley. If I could go back in time and ask my freshman year self if I believed this to be possible, I would have laughed out loud and said that I would have had to be insane to think that. It was my friends, family, teachers, teammates, and coach who pushed me to accomplish these goals. Their guidance and encouragement inspired me to be my best and recognize that anything is possible with hard work. All of us have learned so much about ourselves throughout these 4 years and continue to discover more after high school. Secondly, I have learned to not take anything for granted. Everyone always says to live every day like it is your last, and I did not recognize the truth behind the statement until our last day together at school. Although I was not aware of it at the time, I was still able to have all of my quote-unquote lasts. The last time Miss Quackenbush told me to rock on with your bad self. The last time I would ever play a high school tennis match, which sadly did not end up being with Ainsley. The last time I would attempt to do Waddle Yacha with my fellow Link Crew leaders. The last time I would race with my fellow seniors to make it back from lunch on time, or close enough. Time is limited, so don't be afraid to branch out and try new activities or studies. It is better to take a leap of faith now than to later have regrets about what you wish you had done. Finally, reflecting back on my 4 years in high school, I realized that everything always works out. Think about it. How many times did you feel defeated and as if nothing was going your way? We have all faced hardships during high school, some minuscule while others almost too much to handle. Personally, there were multiple times in high school where I thought that it was the end of the world and that life simply would not go on, which was very far from the truth. For example, my sister Ainsley and I ended up losing our regionals for tennis our freshman year and I was devastated. We had worked so hard for months leading up to it, poured so much time and energy into tennis, and had made so many sacrifices to get to that point. Although that admittedly was a major setback, the next year we ended up going back to regionals and beating the same team we lost to the year before, eventually placing second at state. This experience is just one of the many throughout high school that have shown me that everything works out in the end, even if it doesn't happen how or when we want it to. All of us have had bumps and detours on our paths, but we are still here today on track for success. We have officially made it. Moving forward, although college and our future lives are unknown and a little scary, just remember that it will all work out. And now specifically, I would like to thank my principal, Miss Taylor, and all of my teachers, especially those from the Academy for Global Studies, and Miss Alt who helped me write this speech. I'd also like to thank my Austin High classmates, Coach Oduwale, and my tennis teammates, especially my doubles partner and twin sister Ainsley. These people have been instrumental in helping me really discover who I am and who I want to be as an individual, and I will never forget them. And of course, my high school success would not have been possible without the support of my mom, dad, brother, sister, and extended family who always believed in me and helped me to set the highest goals, making me who I am today. As a final thought, I would like to share with you a quote by Mandy Hale. Happiness is letting go of what you think your life is supposed to look like and celebrating it for everything that it is. So when you leave here today, celebrate what you have accomplished and also remember that it is only the beginning of what is to come. Congrats, class of 2020. I wish you all the best in your coming years and remember to stay loyal forever.
Troy Newell Abbott, Carcel Jovan Acosta, Avery Jane Alexander, Robert James Alfrey, Christian Alejandro Alonso, Violet Holiday Altenbaumer, Gabriel Isaiah Alvarado, Jimena Isabel Alvarado Ruiz. Anna May Alvis. Leora Noble Ammerman. Maximus Torres Anchodo. John Wright Apperson. Andrew Christopher Arce Broussard. Cesar Misael Arellanes Serrano. Cia Arevalo. Devin Chanel Arnold. Alessandro Arroyo Toledo. Giselle H. Aviles. Kiara Aviles Gomez. Kylie Rose Baber Gonzalez. Gabriel Renee Barra. Nicholas Scott Barsinski. Kate Franklin Barlow. Alexis Bari Marcella Barnes. Alec Edward Bassa. Sophie Katarina Beasley. Merritt Kenzel Beathard. Celia Rose Beatty. Matthew Arthur Beck. Margot Anais Becker. Sebastian Xavier Bejarano Blanco. Catherine Ann Bell. Ethan Valente Benavides. Caleb Craig Bennett. Matthew Hall Benton. Tobias Mazen Berger. Ashley Sophia Berlin. Blanca Estella Berry. Jacob Nolan Bibby. Bo Wiley Bienvenue. David Dwayne Billingsley Tierney. Angie Carter Black. Camila Brigada. Jordan Nicole Broadhurst. Mark Allen Brock. Tomorrow Aliaha Renee Broussard. Gabriel Timothy Brown. Hugh Carlisle Brown. Michael Allen Brown. Trevi Rachel Bryant. Paula Lisbeth Buenrostro Gerardo. William Ethan Batchelder Bird. Acacia Charnel Burnett. Willem Carlton Burns. Nerida Bustos. Everett Hicks Butler. Kenan John Bykowski. Colin Sung-Yuk Byun, Parker Evan Calloway, Kimberly Camacho Madrano, Benjamin Vincent Campbell, Jesuina Anais Campos, James Zachary Condelas II, Quinn Elizabeth Cannon, Alyssa Malia Cantu, Emma Rose Elizabeth Cardwell, Ellen Margaret Carlson, Paul Martin Carrillo, Israel Henry Castilleja, Alexa Juanita Castillo Alejo, Crystal Alyssa Castro, Paul Anthony Castro Jr., Travis Michael Kavanaugh, Kevin Josue Centeno Madrigales, Max Lillian Chambers, Michaela Joy Chambliss, Christopher Cole Chamness, Richard Cage Cheney, Sydney Isabel Chase, Kelly Chang, Zaina Shea Chuman, Alexander Vasilis Christou, Isaiah Ikechukwu Chukwuyere, Naomi G. Clark, Thomas James Clark, Terrence Laquan Clark Jr., Genevieve Michelle Clemens, Nathan Porter Cobb, Keegan Ridge Collins, Cade Michael Colston, John Albert David Colunga, James McMillan Connolly, Eliza May Constable, Mary Jules Soleil Cook, Michael Joshua Correa, George Austin Covert, William Caven Crosno, Emma Catherine Cross, Stelty Barrett Crow, Natalia Cruz, Riley Ann Cruzcosa, Halila Cuellar, Cade McCrae Culbertson, Aidan Robert Cummings, Cora Emily Dale, Jocelyn Rose Davenport, Dylan Anthony Davila, Bjornbo Park Davis. Grayson Wolf Davis. Holden Fletcher Davis. Natalie Ray Davis. Brianna Nicole De Leon. Toria Charnay Deason. Isabel Alyssa Del Cueto. Tanner Kent De La Cruz. Jackson Landis Denko. Sahil Prabhat Diostali. Jenna Elise Diaz. Anthony Hui Din. Addison Ann Doherty. Elian Matthew Dominguez. Jacob Michael Dominguez. Nefrid Dorleen. Jonah Sentosa Downs. Demi Elise Duhan. Austin Thomas Duke Bruckert. Carson Lloyd DuPont. Annabelle Lee Dwyer. Gabrielle Marie Eastwood. Lauren Elizabeth Edgerton. Heidi Christina Ellis. Camille Margaret Embry. Isabel Enciso Hilario. Erica Elise Erskine. Lisi Azucena Escalante. Xavian Elijah Douglas Esput. Julian Logan Etheridge. Yasmin Sharon Evans. Catherine Elaine Fall. Anna Claire Farris. Sarah Elizabeth Fathery. Sean Fagan Patrizzi. Alexander Fabio Ferrara. Patrick Allen Flores. Ruandi Flores Morales. Kaylee Flores Vasquez. Lucky Don Floyd. Natalie Jewel Fowler. Emmy Lynn Francel. Rico Wendell Fresh Jr. Larry Bell Fussell. August Jacob Benjamin Gabay. Ruby Elizabeth Grace Gabay. Cooper Maureen Gaterson. Christopher Richard Galabeas. Emma Atwater Galbraith. Dylan Anthony Gallegos. Luella Grace Garbarolio, Brianna Nicole Garcia, Elena Cristina Garcia, Ella Catalina Garcia, Ronaldo Garcia, Isabel Nicole Garcia, Giselle Jean Garcia Mena, Eduardo Sebastian Garcia de Luna, Sirena Esperanza Gatica, Presley Laurel Gayout, Zara Gulam Saki, Arthur Alexander Gibson, Ethan Eilers Gilbert, Alexander Siddiq Glue, Dylan John Godinez, Ethan Adrian Godinez, Amanda Nicole Gold, Carlos Alberto Gomez, Eduardo Gonzalez, Chloe Soleil Goodman, Mercedes Goodman, Bella Faith Gray, Emily Adeline Greco, John Samuel Green, Ashley Marie Greenway, Renata Rose Gadea, Natalie Vionnet Guerrero, Lillian Hope Gustafson, Emma Catherine Haggard, Ellen Grace Haggard, Austin Troy Hale, Kyle McClure Hambly, Liam Oliver Harrington, Chloe Lamar Harris, Danielle Alexandra Harris, Amber Nicole Harrison, Jack Hawkins, Evan Arthur Hazarabedian, Julia Rose Heilrain, Lydia Neal Heisel, Lauren Renee Hernandez, Sergio Rodrigo Hernandez Herrera, Eamon Eliover Hernandez Cifontes, Miguel Angel Herrera Garibay, Max Abry Hers, Dylan Michael Hicks, Emerson Laurel Hidrogo, Zoe Marie Plumer Hill, Cole Derek Stephen Hinch, Corley Catherine Holland, Maya Hook, Paige McCall Howell, Annabelle Greer Hubert, Saray Zaylee Huerta, Thea Camille Huff, Brianna Lene Humphrey, Daniel Jacob Humphrey, Ellie Marie Hurt, Lila Ann Heweiler, Caitlin Marin Hyder Neighbors, Ramon Teodor Angel Isensi, Micah Shaylin Lemise Ivy, Derek Ivy, Rebecca Ann Jackson, Stephen Jaime, Audrey Ruth Jameson, Sabella Rose Toribio Jaruzelski, Zoe Erin Jeffrey, John Thomas Jenkins, Morgan Zoe Jenkins, Natalie Jimenez Duran, Luis Alberto Jimenez Vasquez, William Reese Jones, Noah Nathaniel Joseph, Colby Blaine Kalbacher, Cole Alexander Karpinski, Lillian Marley Keenan, Allison Elaine Kemmerer, Elizabeth Claire Kent, Ryan Christopher Kern, Johan Eric Cadel, Helen Elizabeth Kichty, Lucas Alexander Kinneman, Wyatt Andreas Knudsen, Madeline Alexis Korstad, Zachary Jacob Krakauer Gans, Isabel Catherine Kusera, Grant Bowman Langmore, Sarah Louise Latham, Grace Abra Lawley, Grace Ann Ledovino, Charles Alexander Lewis, Jonas Matthew Ling, Harrison Boone Little, Brittany Michelle Lopez, Christopher Lopez, Victoria Ann Lopez, Alex Loredo, Emma Lowry, Joaquin Antonio Lozano, Sebastian Luna Flores. David Josue Magallanes. Omar Mohammed Mahar. Zaid Carol Mahler. Ellis James Mahoney. Ruben Thomas Maldonado. Sophia Sarah Martin. Alex Jacob Martinez. Ava Yolanda Martinez. Ivan Daniel Martinez. Jasmine Martinez. Andrew Luis Martinez Gallegos. Andrew Rice Mata. Samuel Lee Malden. James Gregory Maxfield. Brooke Marianne McCarthy. Ellen Reed McCart. Avery Ann McCall. Lauren Lowry McCall. Michael Addington McCall. Rihanna Joy McLean. Eli Siegel McConnell. Madeline Ann McCutcheon. Holland Keelan McKee. Emerald Ty McGirt. Morgan Bay McHaney. Jillian McIntyre. William Sean McMahon. Joseph Douglas Meader. Grace Cecile Meinzer. John Edgar Melton. Elizabeth Joanna Mendez Gaspar. Victor Manuel Mendoza III. Ainsley Caldwell Merritt. Annabelle Dooley Merritt. Gabriel Eliseo Merritt. Caden James Miller. River Preston Miller. Mark Lee Mills. Lila Crystal Miranda. Inaya Mirza. Henry Thomas Mitchell. Matthew Brandon Mitchell. Anna Clay Menke. James Michael Moffett III. Diego Oscar Montemayor. Josephine Elaine Montmini. Carlos Eduardo Montoya Lugo. Caleb Connolly Moody. Jacob Lynn Moore. Bianca Marie Morales. Max Burchett Moran. Diego Samuel Moreland. Camilo Daniel Moreno. Hill Taylor Morgan. Isabella Anali Morin. Adrian Ann Mosser. Sierra Jessica Mueller. Joshua Elias Morga. Evan Lance Myers. Natalie Marie Myers. Emma Brace Nations. Michaela Desiree Navarro. Lucinda Karen Jill Nevis. Luke Alexander Newport. J. Philip Nichols. Ella Ray Niendorf. Lily Elizabeth Norman. Bella Burton Nunn. Slade Alexander Oakes. Eleazar Otoniel Ochoa. Amzi Abisua Ochoa Sotelo. Andrew Wadsworth Ogden. Ethan Matthias Oliver. Tiffany J. Lynn Oljanowski. Jada Noel Ortiz. Xavier Reynard Joseph Odoms. Marimar Otero Figueroa. Laura Catherine Owenby. John William Padel. Karen Parsons. Eliana Sarah Pat. Ryan Randolph Patterson. Isla Raven Patton. Elsa Pecori. Isaiah David Pena. Philip Romero Perez Jr. Brooke Elaine Peterman. Malia Amaras Piedra. Javon Aristoteles Plotz Aponte. Owen Thomas Plunkett. Carter Jerome Pomp. Marison Willoughby Porter. Abigail Grace Posey. Isabel Kylie Powell. Cedra Marie Powell. Bailey Christopher Pratt. Maya Isabel Prescott. Alexander James Price. Isabel Provisor Lemery. Chloe Elizabeth Pudwill Burton. Stephen Carroll Pullen III. Helena Marie Putman. Juliana May Yu Quimby. Brecklin Noel Quinlivan. Rebecca Leah Ramirez. Jose Hylen Ramirez Phelan. Miles Aiden Ray. Trinea Lorraine Reed. Patrick Michael Riley. Carlos Anibal Revalorio Castillo. Yesenia Delena Reyes. Morgan Brooke Rickard. Jackson Joseph Ritz. Nicholas Andres Rivera. Tyler D. Roberts. Willa Kate Roberts. Luke Anthony Robledo. Daniel Nicholas Robles. Nisa Marie Rodella. Amethyst Nicole Rodriguez. Capra Gil Rodriguez. Julia Renee Rodriguez. Miguel Angel Rodriguez. Robert Martin Rodriguez. Ricardo Rodriguez Cruz. Miguel Angel Rodriguez Ochoa. Stephanie Deanne Rojas. Andrea Leanne Rowland. Benjamin David Rose. Samuel Lucien Roy. Sophia Lourdes Roy. Jose Antonio Ruiz. Matthew Angelo Ruiz. Gloria Ruiz Mendoza. Ellen Juanita Russell. Skylar Nicole Russell. Taylor Diane Russell. Lucia Rain Martin Sens. Victoria Elizabeth Salazar. Anthony Diego Saldana. Cynthia Teresa Salinas. Jim Caleb Sanchez. Osvaldo Sanchez Rivera. Brianna Liz Sanders. Joanna Priscilla Sanders. Benjamin Luke Sandlin. Nicholas Michael Ian Sandoval Flores. Natalie Marie Santander. Luis Fernando Santiago Leon. Nia Grace Santos, Adeline Mary Sochet, Gabriel Ray Scalzo, Owen Mason Schloss, Jared Olin Nathaniel Schneider, Sailor Lee Schreiber, Carissa Brianna Seals, Shay Christopher Seeds, Elijah Shane Segler, Claire Marie Segura, Nathaniel Robert Seiler, Jeffrey Bernard Selden, Maya B. Sellers, Emily Sabrina Michelle Shanks, Jade Love Shaver, Tiberiana Augusta Shearer, Adriel Jacob Sheldon, Emma Rose Schneidman, Roxanne Louise Schuler, Crystal Ileana Silvas, Reese Bolin Simic, Allison Rose Simpson, Dylan Christopher Sissom, Timothy Ryan Skelly, Sky Victoria Slaughter, Sarah Faye Spaeth, Precious Christine Spears, Olivia Catherine Spadale, Emily Marilyn Sprague, William Bradley Sprague, Crystal Nicole Springs, Caitlin Faye Stansbury, Emily Elizabeth Steele, Mitchell Boyd Stoner, Joseph Rowan Strathman, Carolyn Jane Stripling, Kelsey Nicole Stromberg, Gabriel James Saduth, Daisy Cameron Sullivan, Bill Hawkins Sunby, Carlos Sura, Patrick Charles Service, Adeline B. Sutherland, Zachary Keene Sutton, Jack Houston Swartz, Ashlyn Violet Tatro, Camille Taylor, Markja Taylor, William Palmer Taylor, Kristen Joey Tellez, Aaliyah Marie Thompson, Brenna Nicole Thompson, Lily Catherine Tickle, Brandy Noel Tijerina, Tevian Atwell Tinnen, Lena Candence Tongate, Averill Curry Tops, Andrew Mitchell Torres, Isaiah Torres III, Carmelo Luis Torres Jr., Miles Morton Tremblay, Valerie Trujeke Arroyo, Bailey Zechariah Rung Ping Sang, Olivia Lafette Tudor, Esteve Nazario Ugarte, Jaden Andrew Carzales Urea, Michael Anthony Valenzuela, Vanessa Vasquez Garcia, Camille View, Ashley Maria Villarreal, Emily May Vladica, Stephanie Elizabeth von Rosenberg, Alicia Marie Wade, Catherine Ray Wagner, Ashlyn Mist Walker, Samuel Santos Wangaman, Clementine Lulu Weber, Jackson Prey West, Skylar Lucille William, Mason Grant Wilbanks, Taylor Jean Wilhelm, Quinn Noble Francis Wilkinson, Charles Kieran Williams, Ryan Kasai Williams, David Matthew Williams, Ezekiel Stephan Williams, Luke Marley Williams, Paul Anthony Williams, Wyatt Joseph Williams, Benjamin Connor Wilson, Isabella Tristesse Wright, Jasmine Christina Wiley, Orael Jayrin Yazdan Shanas, Isaac Robert Youngblood, Sydney Caroline Zabrowski, Zachary Ray Zapata, Caleb Austin Zay, Kierna McCann Zimmerman.
To the members of the Board of Trustees and Dr. Cruz, by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency, I hereby certify that the candidates have completed all of the requirements as specified by district policy and state law, and I recommend that they be awarded their diplomas and certificates. To signify that you have participated in the commencement of Austin High School class of 2020, please move your tassels from the right to the left.
I am so excited for your great work, students. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Way to go!